We're here today because George Floyd is not here.
Minnesota's Attorney General on Wednesday increased the charge against fired Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin to second-degree murder in the death of George Floyd, a case that has led to more than a week of nationwide unrest and sometimes violent protests against the explosive issue of police brutality against African Americans.
Today, I filed an amended complaint that charges former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin with murder in the second degree for the death of George Floyd. I believe the evidence available to us now supports the stronger charge of second-degree murder. We've consulted with each other, and we agree.
Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison also charged the three other fired officers in the incident with aiding and abetting murder.
Arrest warrants were issued for former Minneapolis police officers J.A. King, Thomas Lane, and Tu Tao. I strongly believe that these developments are in the interest of justice for Mr. Floyd, his family, our community, and our state.
Chauvin was fired and charged last week with third-degree murder after kneeling on the neck of George Floyd, who begged for air. The new second-degree murder charge can carry a sentence of up to 40 years, 15 years longer than the maximum sentence for third-degree murder.
The pursuit of justice is always good and right. There's a lot more to do than just this case.
Tens of thousands of Americans have taken to the streets in cities across the country for protests that have at times led to widespread vandalism and looting. On Tuesday, National Guard troops lined the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. In Los Angeles, numerous demonstrators who stayed out after the city's curfew were arrested, and in New York City, looting of some stores in Manhattan gave way to relative quiet by night's end.